welcome to your Sparkling Success Principle Sunday. I am so happy to welcome you yet again to talk about the success principles that are going to help you do well, the best, and succeed, obviously, success principles in your business that you really are essential. These are, what I'm going to be talking about are proven success principles that are really perfect for and applicable to both your business, whether you are new in business or established. So whether you are an emerging entrepreneur or an established entrepreneur, these are the principles that you really are essential to having a successful business. So again, I'm Michonne Williams. I am a managing director with an established company in wine, luxury wine. And I also have my own business, really working with you who are entrepreneurs. You're looking to have more confidence, clarity, and conviction in your business. So this first principle is the foundational principle. And I've probably talked about it before. I know I've talked about it before, honestly, but I want to bring it up again, especially since it's the beginning of the year. And this is a time when so many people are putting down roots, putting down plans, thinking about what they want to achieve in the year. They're forecasting, they're strategizing, they're dreaming, they're visualizing, what could be in 2023. So where it all starts, honestly, is with this principle. Your success starts here, and that is with taking 100% responsibility for yourself, your life, your choices, the moves you're making, the conversations you're having, the results that you're getting. So I really want to, say how important this is. It's easy sometimes to look outside of ourselves and maybe blame something else. And I'll be the first one to say, I don't blame people. I don't blame outside of myself. But there are times when things come up that it might say, oh gosh, well, this didn't happen. So-and-so didn't get back to me. This, no one responded to my email or whatever it is. And honestly, that's called blaming. When you start to get into a game of looking outside yourself, outside of your own capabilities for the results that you're having. So taking 100% responsibility is both powerful, vulnerable, and tender. And why I say tender is because you really do have to be willing to look at yourself and, the decisions you've made and where you're at and say, this is me. This is because of the choices I made, the people who I am surrounding myself with, where, the choice I made to either sit on the couch, have this extra glass of wine, or, just to not reach out when I could have. So, and that's just one little small piece, right? It could come down to, the tire, the air went out of your tire. Okay, were you responsible for that? Well, I don't know. Did you check your tires in the last, 6 months? I don't know. These are the questions that you get to ask yourself as you are taking on being 100% responsible for yourself in your life. And let me put this out there, okay? Being 100% responsible, think about it. It makes you powerful. It has you really own your power. When it's outside of yourself, well, of course, that is, you can be the victim in that situation. It's not up to you. But when you take on, no matter what, that if it's to be, it's up to me, 100% responsibility, then you are stepping in to your power each and every time. And I want that for you, right? Because as we're taking on this new year, as you are planning what's next, as you're dreaming about what you want to see happen in your life, whether this year or 10 years from now, it's like having the purposefulness and purpose-driven, direction of like, if it's to be, it's up to me. Like, I am the one. then you empower yourself to do what's needed when that time comes. When it's time to pick up the phone and make that call, when you've got to, make a connection and build a relationship, when you're developing your product and you want to figure out, is this the one? Who can I get in? Is this the one product that's going to serve me and serve the people I want to work with? How do I get that in front of people? And taking those chances, taking those risks, even when you don't have the answer, even when the territory is unknown that you're going forward in, okay? So the first thing to do when taking 100% responsibility is just to ask yourself in each and every moment when you're dealing with the situation, whether it's turning out for you or whether it is not. Ask yourself, how am I responsible for this outcome in this moment? And notice, I'm also speaking of when things work out, when there are successes, when there are wins, when there are challenges that you have overcome. Ask yourself, how am I how am I responsible in this moment? Same is true when there are stumbles, when there are, situations which are not ideal, right? So how can I be responsible in this moment? Or how have I been, in this moment? What can I be, responsible for? How did I show up in this moment? So these are things I want to leave with you. And as you are, again, making your plans, thinking about what's next for yourself, your business, your life, take a look around and say, not only, what am I responsible for, but I am responsible for all of it. I'm responsible for all of it. And allow yourself to see how that feels. It could feel daunting. But it could, again, it could be empowering. And it could even help you find solutions that maybe you weren't thinking of before. It might push you toward, reaching out to people that you hadn't considered before. Like if you're 100% responsible, what would you do? What would you say? Who would you be speaking to cause the outcome that you want to cause? So, if this is helpful, you can see there's an area of your life right now where you'd like to take 100% responsibility, or you want to just take the lid off there and start noticing how you are 100% responsible. Leave a comment, let me know, reach out. I would just love to see and hear how you are taking this on. Okay, so with that, I am sipping on a little sparkling today. Of course, it's Sunday. It's the perfect day for a sparkling. And I'm having a really light bubbly. This is a wonderful little sparkling that came in a cute can. By the way, notice the word cute. That's exactly why I purchased this sparkling. It's by a brand called Casa Luigi. And this is their sparkling white Secco. Here it is. Super cute, right? Cute and kind of girly, all floral and stuff. But it's a dry white wine sparkling with an Italian varietal. I've been getting more familiar with this company. I think they're trying to make their mark and get out there more because they've been at some different events I've been at, including Burning Man, including a recent art event. I did the still wines and our beautiful California wines, and they were there with their sparkling Proseccos and a lot of fun, like fruity kind of flavors. So if you like something cute in a can, maybe a little fruity, then this was kind of fun. So I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please reach out if you have more questions. And here is to your sparkling success today, this week, and throughout this year. Cheers.